Hello and thank you for watching Dukascopy TV. I'm Monica Gibson and I'll be taking a look at today's biggest headlines which might move and shake the markets. The political storm continues to weigh heavy in France as a socialist government hinted a replacement for its 75% income tax bracket may be at a lower rate but imposed for the rest of its 5-year mandate, not just the 2 years as previously proposed. The controversial marginal rate on incomes above €1 million a year has come to the fore once again, in light of the country's most famous film star Gerard Depardieu receiving a Russian passport at the weekend after relinquishing his French citizenship. Continuing on the block theme, price inflation in the Eurozone inched down in November, defying expectations for a small increase, according to official data released at 10 AM GMT. Following the release of the data, the euro held on to losses against the US dollar, with euro-dollar dipping 0.25% to trade at 1.3036. Turning our attention to commodities, corn rebounded from the lowest level in 6 months, and soybeans gained as investors weighed the impact of excessive rains or crops in Argentina against an improving outlook for harvest in Brazil. An agricultural analyst at Australia and New Zealand Banking Group said, "The weather is still getting some attention." He added that bigger harvests in Brazil may offset crop losses in Argentina. Moving on, oil fell in New York and speculation the biggest weekly advance in almost 4 months was excessive, even amid signs of economic growth in the US. Victor Shum, the managing director at IHS Consulting in Singapore, said earlier, "I wouldn't be surprised if we see some selling today after the strong finish last week. The markets primarily reacted to the US jobs data and I think it's too strong." And finally, finishing off with an FX outlook, speculation that the European Central Bank will signal it's open to cutting its benchmark rates when policymakers meet this week is expected to impact the euro-dollar. Jane Foley, a senior currency strategist at Rabobank International, said, "The ECB meeting will be the focus this week. If there is more speculation about the ECB cutting interest rates, that could undermine the euro against the dollar." Well, that's all for today's financial news roundup. The TV team will of course keep you up to date with the very latest from the ECB meeting as it happens, as well as delivering exclusive interviews in the meantime. For the moment though, goodbye.